Howdy, I'm G's Larry, and there is terrible news. The powered cube is no longer on Arena, so I'm back on Cube Cobra where I can't play the games. Unbelievable. Can you imagine that? Well, anyways, let's jump into the first pick, and this is going to be a Mox Emerald. Minskinabu is a very powerful card, but you're not going to take it over a Mox. My goodness, that was interesting lag. Alright, so we're taking Mox here. Then, Malevolent Emerald is very good, but I don't think you can take it over Swords to Plowshares. It's a very, very powerful card. Force of Will or Scalding Tarn, I think, is the choice in this pack. You could also debate a Trinket Mage, but this is quite early for that, especially only getting a green Mox. So I'm just going to run with a Force of Will. And by the way, if you're noticing my voice sounding a little bit terrible, that is because I'm getting over a little bit cold. So I apologize for the moronicacy of my voice. And that is a word. Don't fact check me on that. Just trust, alright? Moronicacy. That's definitely a word. Anyways, back to the cube. I don't really like any of these. But I guess we can take like, I don't know. What's the most fun pick? How about that? What is the most fun pick? None of them. It doesn't matter. I think I'm just gonna take this crappy Brazen Borrowers. I'm just thinking Brazen Borrowers is a very powerful card. It is not crappy at all. I just don't like it all that much just because it's not super interesting to play. This is also kind of boring. But I'm gonna go a Wrath of God here and see if we can ruin everybody's life. Frantic Search? Sure, why not? Wasteland could be fine, but I think instead I'm gonna run it with an Urtai and we can see what's happening. Urza's Funhouse because we saw the nearby planet go around. I'm gonna get a Troll of Khazad-dûn here. Followed by a Scrubland. That's good, that's good. And then we can grab a Elspeth, I guess, because why not? This deck is gonna be horrible. Nothing wheeled. That's okay. And we get a Wishclaw Talisman. Alright, this deck is terrible. It's okay. Ooh, Inquisition of Kozilek. That's pretty good. Not better than Tulane Academy. Which, to be fair, doesn't go with any of the cards in my deck. And it's... I'm gonna get Planet Nexus because it gives Urza's Funhouse. It's a little early for that, but it's alright. We'll survive. I mean, I guess I'll get a Baleful Strix. Very powerful card. Holy moly, this pack is stacked. Mana Leak, Mystical Tutor, Demonic Consultation, Memory Lapse, Mystic Confluence. I think I gotta go with a Memory Lapse here. It's a very hard decision. I don't know if that was the right pick. If any of you think that was an idiotic decision, definitely rave about it in the comments and start a whole big fight night argument about which card was best in that pack. And meanwhile, I'm gonna go with a Savai Triumph from this pack. And an Urza, I suppose, from this pack. Clown Car to go with the Infinite Mana from Urza's Funhouse. Expedition Map to search for said lands. Park Map to search for said lands. Let's go, baby. I'll get a Path to Exile, sure, why not? That's good. Exercise is decent. I guess I'll grab it for my... Actually, no, I'm gonna grab this land instead. I like this land a lot better. Alright, we're gonna get Scalding Tarn or Jace. I feel like we should take Jace here. And then in this pack, we can just grab like an Oust. And Enlightened Tutor could be good, but also, I don't really have any of that artifacts to tutor for. Like, I could tutor for Clown Car, but that's not very exciting. It is my win condition though, so I will take Enlightened Tutor. I'll take Blooming Marsh for my sideboard just cause, and Ariok Salvager. So if I open Black Lotus right here, infinite mana. Rants! That would have been neat. That would have been pretty neat. Instead I'll get Fractured Identity. This is the most expensive crap deck I've ever built. I think it's broken. Sure, I'll take it to Fairy. Why not? What else is there in this pack? Forensic Gadgeteer doesn't go with anything in my deck. But Parallax Away. Ooh, I don't think I can pass as Marsh Flats, though. With my mana, I need more mana fixing. I don't have red for Fire Covenant. I do kind of have a good deck for Prismatic Ending. However, I just kind of want to go with a Narset here. Don't tempt me. Don't look at me like that. But I am gonna take this No More Lies. Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? Ooh! Wheel of Fortune. I'm not in red, though. That goes good with an Narset. Goes really good with an Narset. I guess I'll just take this Fallen Shinobi. This deck is, like, either gonna be undefeated or terrible. I'm gonna take this Treasure Cruise. Oh, gosh. Concealing Curtains is good. Philia is also good. I could get this Unexpectedly Absent, but that'd be really hard on my mana. I think I could just take this. My voice just cracked so badly there. That was tough. Sure, Meticulous Archive. Why not? Talisman. Sure. Need the mana. I guess I'll take Parallax Wave. It's a very powerful card. Cannot believe that wield. Prismatic Ending to go on our sideboard. And lastly, we get an Elise Spellbinder at pick. What is that? Pick 13? That's crazy. And a Lauren pick 14? What is the CPU doing? Man, look at this deck. This is insanity. Okay, so first of all, I think we cut black. That didn't take long. I had less black cards in it than I thought I did. But there we go. Now we're gonna cut that because that's black also. We're gonna cut that because that's black. And maybe this. This is a land. I have. Oh, wait! This is the deck right here. My goodness, this is trash! What is this piece of garbage? We got Fractured Identity to Fairy and Elspeth and Urza and Force of. I mean, this deck is kind of nasty a little bit. Has Park Map. I mean, that's not Park Map. I did have Park Map. Has Path to Exile. It has No More Lies. It has Memory Lapse, Brazen Borrowers, Frantic Search, Elite Spellbind, Parallax Wave, Wrath of God, Force of Will, Fractured Identity. This deck is nasty. My word. This deck is disgusting. I think I run with this as my lands. But where you have one like half color fetch lands, that's where it gets a little bit sketchy on whether or not you should put them in the deck. But I think if they can get both their colors, you're fine. You should definitely keep that in your deck. I don't envy the poor soul who would have to play against this. And I think the world is a better place because this deck doesn't have to do games. Like, this is disgusting. My word. This is a nasty, nasty deck. And honestly, I want to try this deck out so bad. It looks kind of terrible, but also kind of broken at the same time. Because, like, I have Urza. That's really powerful. I have Enlightened Tutor to search for a clown car. At worst, it searches for, like, Park Map to get one of the two lands. Or a Mox Emerald. And I have cheap removal with Path to Exile, 2 quick counters, a Brazen Borrows to slow him down, a Wrath of God if it gets out of hand, and then the Fractured Identity if it gets late in the game and they throw down a big fatty. Um, so it's not a bad deck, and like you're doing all that, slowing them down and slowing them down with like Elite Spellbinder, counter spells, until you can get both of these lands and a clown car, and that's how you win. There's only one win condition, that's a little bit troubling. But let's not get bogged down on who drafted who bad who. I think I said too many who's there. Anyways, this deck is kind of good, kind of bad, kind of trash, kind of broken. I don't know what the heck this is. If you think this deck is good, let me know in the comments. I genuinely don't know. For that, I don't know why I said for that. I was going to say with that. That is all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're still here, please consider subscribing. It's super helpful to me, and it means a lot, and I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers, the big 100 before the end of the year, so if you could help me reach that goal, that would be fantastic, and I will have a 100 subscriber special that will come out, theoretically, relatively shortly after you get me there, if you get me there. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.